Hello YouTube, how y'all doing? Um, there's a company called Bezgar. They work primarily off of Amazon, and they're in the game of rebranding current RCs. In this case, looks like it's a high boxing RC. In this particular case, I'll be unboxing the 1/16 scale brushless monster truck. In this case, it's called the HM164. Apparently, it should be their fastest 1/16 scale brushless truck. So I saw it on a pretty good deal on Amazon, so I went ahead just to go pick it up. I got a couple of variations of this one. I even have, I guess, a brushed version of the same one from iBoxing. So I want to see what they've done and what they've upgraded versus that one. So first off, in the box, we have a very good, very thick owner's manual. Okay, and in here, of course, there's your parts diagrams, and we have obviously parts listings are all on here, and of course how to control it, FCC regulations, a lot of the stuff that we don't bother reading. So anyways, everything is here in case you need it. Once again, we have a Bezgar lipo bag. I'm seeing more and more of this show up, especially in the Amazon on the Amazon offerings. It's a very, very, very good safety feature to have. So it's good. It's good that I'm seeing that. Take everything out of the box. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Okay. And of course, this one straps to the box. So I'm gonna have to destroy this somewhat. Typical Holster remote. Okay, now this is their upgraded one from a couple years back, and on it we have the steering trim, steering dual rates, steering reverse switch, and the speed high-low switch, as well as the on-off button. And of course your double A's go on the bottom. Foam grips. Okay, so you can reach it. It's a bit on the larger side, but it'll definitely do the job. And then we have another box here. And in this box, we have 1, 2, 3 LiPo batteries. It's 3 1,000 milliamp LiPo batteries. That's another reason what that kind of drew me to this truck. They included 3 LiPo batteries, which of course you can use in any of the other RCs, especially the small scale ones. So that's really nice. So it's nice that they included 3. You have your T-wrench. Then a little information about the battery pack and some instructions. Okay. We have our screwdriver. We have our AAA batteries, which is nice that they included, so you don't have to be looking for them. And we have 2 chargers. So that's a nice touch. First off, they give you a Lexan body. So if you want to paint your own, it's the option is there. You know, so it gives it more of a pro scale, like this is more of a pro model. So it's nice that, if you want to just paint your own, make it more personalized. So it just kind of makes things a bit more upmarket. And here's the truck itself. So like I said, it's a 1/16 scale. We have oil-filled shocks. Okay. The back, as you can see, okay, are dog bones, and it is a dog bone setup in the rear, CVD setup up front. All metal, of course. We got metal gears as far as I can see. So we got a little wheelie bar, which with this truck you'll definitely need. Might not need it on 2S. I'm not sure how this will respond on 3S, but I'm certainly going to try, especially when the weather gets better. We're basically almost in the middle of our winter here in Canada, so running it outside, I personally don't like doing it when it's really cold. Just the plastics become much more brittle. But anyways, so I want to take off the body. Just a standard Lexan body. Okay, it's got the plastic protective coating on it already, so if you want to take that off or leave it on, it's totally up to you. Colors are bright, but if you take them off, they'll pop out even more. Okay, so it's quite nice. And here's our 1/16 scale brushless truck. We have a 2845 sized brushless motor. We have a 35 amp ESC, so yes, it can handle 3S. I wouldn't do it all the time. For speed runs, you can definitely do it. The battery tray is kind of small, so if you can find maybe a 1200 milliamp would fit in here nicely, or also a normal 1500 milliamp 2S. These are 1000 milliamps, so the ones that this truck came with, so they are a bit on the small side. But if you have a 1500 2S, it'll fit in here nicely. Or you can use these smaller ones and then just keep replacing them as the battery wears out. You can do that as well. We have our LED lights up front. We have a small LED system right over here, and that plugs into the ESC, which is right down here. Of course, 2-in-1 brushless ESC. We have a 3-wire servo, of course, that's plugged into the ESC, which is right over here. Not really much more to say on this. The bumpers, these bumpers are flexible, but the wheel bar is a bit more stiffer, which it kind of has to be. Looks like you can change the position of the wheelie bar, how much you want it to kind of angle up. So there's you would pop off the screw and you can use this next level, which is right in here. You can see that hole right over here. You can use that one there. The front bumper is very, very flexible, as you can see. So I'm not sure in terms of impact resistance. I mean, it would cushion it somewhat, but I would have preferred it to be a little bit on the stiffer side. It is, like I said, you can easily flex it, but I think the back is more stiff. It's kind of like they got it reversed. Like, you should put a bit stiffer in the front and a bit more softer in the back, because you drive it forward more than you do backwards. But anyway, that's what this one is. And of course, we have our convenient on-off switch right over here. Of course, with the Dean's connector coming out of the ESC, and of course you would plug it into the Dean's of your 2S light bulb. And I guess that is a conclusion of the Bezgar HM164 four-wheel drive 1/16 scale brushless truck. If you guys have any questions about this particular RC or any of the other ones in my fleet, please leave a comment below and I'll answer any questions that you guys may have. Okay, have a good day. Ciao.